Okay, it's been a while since I gave you an update on this portfolio. This is Ark7. Ark7 is a real estate investing platform that allows you to invest in real estate online with really small amounts of money. I believe you can start with, I don't know, 20, 30, or $50, maybe $50 or something like that. I just initially I started with $100, and I believe I had him. I'll just check it, but I believe I had it since 2023. But anyway, enough of that. The total value that I started with initially was $100. The total value now is $108.71. All time earnings $8.71. And the next dividend payments, would be June 3rd, 2025. And if we're going to scroll down, I'll show you the properties, and they have but on this, the good thing about this one is they do allow you to sell your shares, what they call in the secondary market. So they do allow you to sell shares to other people who has the platform internally. So it's not like a public exchange, but you can sell your shares to other people who have Ark7 if they're interested. So they do have like they call a secondary market. This part right here, they give you distribution reports, I believe, each month. It shows, this annualized return is just looking at, from the past 12 months and the total distribution. Also, you can see it as far as these are the properties that I have. Yeah, these are properties that I have. These are the dollar amounts that I receive, and these are their percentage wise. For rental properties, I would like to see like a rental property of, I mean, if I ideally in the sixes, simply because, if I look at what the treasury notes, high yields, I mean CDs and like that. So I would like it to be higher than that, and plus I would like to be able to catch it from appreciation as well. So if I sell the shares, so on this one they just only mainly track. They normally In this one they only really track your earnings from dividends, but they don't really track property appreciation that well. And this one, from what I've mainly seen, they mainly just track it based off of income alone. So I think if they did both, it would kind of help. But yes, and these are like, the reports that they'll end up sending you. They'll send you a report each month, and they kind of go over dividend summary. And this is looking at everything on a macro, like everything together, not yours individually. But just to, give you that feel. Of course, they have the marketplace. This is where you can, buy and sell if you wanted more things. Portfolio wise, these are the properties that I have, and I'll show you the ones that I have and the time periods that I bought them as well. It shows the Ark7 performance, portfolio return for April, but see, most of the time they only have it looking at it from a year. So I would have liked to see if they have it on each year. So now here's the thing. They do have each year, but on the earnings, not the overall appreciation. So for 2023, keep in mind I didn't have most of the properties that long in 2023. From the dividend, I got 3%. I just pay attention to the percents because that gives you a better indication than the dollar amount, because I didn't have that much money in there at the time. And then for 2024, 5%. I would have liked to see it at least at 6%, but it's all good. And for 2025, it's not over, but 1.69%, and of course all time. So that's what they do. Track that there. Let me go to the home feed so you guys can end up seeing everything that I would like you to see. Let's see. Share my. Oh, they also have it where you can kind of share your earnings. I wouldn't necessarily do that, but let me go to home. Most of the time on this one, I end up. Let's see. I end up using the app, so this is the one online. So it's slight, like I said, it's a little different. And here it also shows you the percentage breakdown. So I have 2 shares in the Dallas area, this property here. Oops. 2 shares there. I have 1 share in the Tampa area. I have another one in the Dallas area right there. And if you wanted to, click it, like I said, it gives you the option to buy and, sell. If I wanted to buy or sell a property, um, if I want to sell, I can, and it shows you the ask or bid price of what, the going rate would be. And like I said, for this property, I bought in June 11th, 2023. All right, so let's go back again. All right, and let me see. So let me go to orders. So these are when I purchased the properties. One I bought in June 4th, 2023. One in June 11th, 2023. One for $19.43, June 11th, 2023. So most of these properties I got early 2023 to late 2023, and I got the Dallas property in the Dallas property November 2nd, 2023, and the Dallas property S8 in 2023. So you guys could see all of that. Let me make sure. So one thing I would like to say about this one, like I said, given I guess similar to the other investing platforms, I feel like the returns for this is still a little low. I think it's an interesting platform. It's cool and all, but I definitely won't be putting any more money into this because I just see a better investments performance and the risk factor as well. Now, like I said, overall, I think I covered, everything. I'll probably briefly go over the portfolio a little bit more. 40%, 2 shares in the Dallas area, 19% in the Dallas area. So most of the properties I have is in the Dallas area, Dallas, and 19% in this Dallas area, 1 share there, and 1 share there in Dallas area. So I have 2 shares in the Dallas for this property, 1 share in this property, 1 share in this property, and another 1 share in this property. And if you wanted to click on the property and get more information, when you click on the property, and you can kind of scroll down and it'll show you the trading, what it's kind of trading for currently, which you can get there, historical returns as far as cash distribution, the market, operating costs, documents, so you can go and see as much as you want there. But I believe I covered everything that I wanted to. If you have any questions, just drop it down in the comment. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel.